Hey everybody, Logan here, and guess what I'm doing today? Something I haven't done before. Well, I kind of have done. It's a pickup video, but different than what I normally do. My normal pickups are, I ordered from GameStop and I got this. I ordered from East Starland and I got this. I ordered from PlayAsia and I got this. But, so, I guess you could say, since I moved into my new place and I decided to, pull back on the orders and stuff like that. And it's not mainly because of how much I've been spending, or it's moving and changing addresses becomes a tough thing. So some things have I've already lost a couple things in the mail. One being something you're actually going to see, but limited run. You guys are awesome. They replaced it. So without any further ado, me keeping on, you know what? I'm just going to show you everything I've got over the last few weeks.
Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
So, I got the games around me, and I think I'm going to start with some. Well, let's start with what came out today. And as of recording, today's May 7th, and what happened was, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it's a little game called Resident Evil 8. So I don't know if you can see that reflection, but I picked up Resident Evil 8. Now, I didn't get the deluxe edition. I was thinking about it when I went to pre-order it. They didn't have any. I should have gone to my local game store, which is Cybertron, but instead I went to GameStop and pre-ordered it, thinking I wouldn't be able to get it. Whatever. I got it. I used some certificates. I didn't pay full price, so there's that. But I was debating on whether or not I was going to get it for PS5 or Series X. But I played the demo on PS5 first, and then I tried it out on Series X this last week. And I said, you know what? I have all the other Resident Evil games on the Xbox. Let's just keep going with it. So I decided to get that. And along with this came, but this sucker, this has been a pain in the butt. For those of you guys who know, this has actually come out a little while ago, maybe a week or two, but it's been impossible to find. None of my mom and pop game shops, the Cybertrons, Gamers Inc., none of those seem to get them. Of course, some of the ones that don't carry brand new stuff makes it even harder, of course. But Best Buys, Targets, Walmarts, nobody have them. So today I went to my local GameStop when I picked up my Resident Evil, and I asked them about this. The young lady said nobody had them. But wait, she pops into the system. There's a store about maybe 8 miles away. They've got them. They had plenty of them when I went there. And I was like, yeah, the guy grabbed the first one and the box was dented on the top. I'm like, Can I be that guy that's a pain in the butt and get one that isn't? He's like, sure, no problem. And he just looked at me. I was like, I display them. So as you guys know, I have the Blade. Yeah, and if you guys are wondering, I did change this from Xbox to PlayStation because I had the corner shelves. If you guys seen the game room, it went Xbox, PlayStation, and then Halo, and I decided I didn't like that disjointed. But that's not what we're talking about. So that's awesome. Might do a separate video on this. Opening up and comparing it to the red and the blue ones. So put that down there, and then now the other day I happened to walk into a Five Below because you guys seen my Five Below video. One thing I did pick up from there that was pretty nifty. They now have new charger docks for PS5 and Series X, and those I did get, but they're already connected in the living room. And you know what? That's fine for the PS5. That's actually much better than that one I ordered on Amazon. It's actually much better. It was only $5. So I did walk in and pick up 2 games. You've got Scribblenauts, and there's a good chance I probably won't ever play this. I just bought it. It was $5. So I was like, sure, throw it in the collection. And I forgot I do have this on PS4 because Five Below had it for PS4 and I bought it a while ago and didn't realize it. Now this one, I already have. But, if you guys know, Xbox 360 replacement cases are hard to find. And they're actually kind of expensive when you buy them in bulk or whatnot. I just needed one. So what did I do? I just bought the game. I'm not even going to keep this game. I just want the box. I don't know what I'm going to do with the game. On to the limited run stuff. What you said? Yeah, I got some limited run stuff. This isn't all the limited run stuff that has come in since I arrived. Is it? No, I think I had one other game. I'm trying to remember what it was. Brain farting. But hey, we got Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim versus the World Complete Edition for the Switch. Now, I do have it digital. I bought it day one digital because I only had it on the PS3. Having it on the PS3, I couldn't get it on any other console. So I couldn't, and I couldn't do any video recording if I decided to do anything for it. Because the PS3 is a pain in the butt to record game footage from. And I do have the HDMI switchers, but for some reason mine still don't work with it. So I can't figure it out. But here, I did get this. This is going to stay sealed because I do have it digitally on the Switch. So we got that. Then I got, this is a PS2 game. The Neo Geo Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 2. This was originally on the PS2, but they released it for limited run in these big boxes. Now, I enjoy buying these big boxes, even though they're a little hefty when it comes to price on limited run. I usually buy these, they're like around 50, 60 bucks, but I don't really do it because of resale value. I like the look and how it reminds me of the Neo Geo, and I never had a Neo Geo, and I just think these were cool. It's just an awesome little ode to a bygone era, and well, honestly, they do go up in value. So that's just something. But again, I don't look to that. I actually have the Samurai Showdown for the Switch. That one I think I got that one right when I moved in here, but it actually has the sleeve, that the cardboard sleeve that these used to come in, for those of you guys who know about the old Neo Geo. Now this one, Doom 64. The Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. That was the other game that came in that I was thinking about, but I already did a video on that one for you guys. And I did that right around the time when I moved in. It came a little after. This one. Was it this one? No. It was the Star Wars one that had the problem, not this one. This one was just awesome. It came in, but because the Star Wars video didn't do so well, the unboxing for the limited run Nintendo 64 version, I decided I would just show it off in a video like this. But it's really cool. It does have, let's see if I can open it up, at least show you the cartridge. Ow. 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 That's what happens when, ow, these boxes are, ow, really tight, and you have no fingernails and your cuticles come up and it tears your fingers off. So it does come with the game that you can see right there, but the game's not funny. The game's not what's important that I want to show you guys. It comes with a poster and then this thing. These, the bronze, the steel cartridges, these are the reason I buy these. Why? Because these collectible, even though they're empty cartridges, I have a soft spot for these. These things are so freaking awesome. I just really like these, and the fact that they come in Nintendo 64 style boxes, it reminds me of when I was younger and had a Nintendo 64. I was in middle school when it came out in '96, and I loved my Nintendo 64. The Nintendo 64 is honestly my favorite console of all time, with Super Nintendo being a close number 2, and it would either be PS1 or Xbox 360 as a number 3. I think it would be a PS3. The original PS1 and then Xbox 360 is number 4. But Awesome. Now, with those out of the way, we will show you the other regular Switch games I got. One being Pokemon Snap. No words necessary. It's Pokemon Snap. A lot of you guys are watching this. I'm pretty sure expecting me to pick this up. I have not opened it yet. Haven't played it. Now, one thing is I've been super busy with works outside of the channel that I haven't got to really play that much. What little bit I have been playing has been the Resident Evil demos. Been playing that quite a bit. But that's really it. I played some MLB 21 the show because it's easy to pick up and play. You play a couple innings, play a home run derby, and then just move on. But yeah, I got Pokemon. Now I even got R-Type Final 2. I love shmups. And I really started getting into shmups as I've gotten older. But I think my love affair with the genre started with UN Squadron. I got it for Christmas one year. My grandfather got that for me and Mario 64 the same year. I think it was the year the Nintendo 64 came out. And I've been playing them ever since. Yeah, I did play some on the NES, but I really think it was UN Squadron that did it. So whenever we get a new shmup or something releases on the Switch, and I always get them on the Switch, because that's where I feel like they belong. But yeah, pick that up too. Now, I did do some traveling this weekend. I went back to the old homestead to do some business. Worked with some clients for our business, and I decided to stop by on the way back the Play and Trade, that's the one left in Florida, that I've been to a few times. I did a video on it. I picked up a couple games, you'll see them here, but one Wii game. That is Saint. I know absolutely nothing about this game. I just saw the back and I went, hey, look at the back. Now, normally in these kind of these videos, I would splice in some gameplay footage, but I decided I haven't opened up most of these games. I haven't even, looked at some of these games. So I was like, hey, let's really take a look with you guys. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the whole video just to take a look at these games. And if you guys know anything about these games, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. Say, is this a shitty game? Is this a good game? Does this game smell like poo? I just thought it was cool. I don't remember this. It was $4.99. And if I'm not mistaken, it takes off the Adventures of the Monkey King. But it's looks like a 2D side-scroller, beat-em-up kind of thing. Not sure, but this one I am going to play. I do have my Wii U set up. I think I just have to plug it in. But yeah, I'm gonna test this one out. It looked interesting, and then $5, I couldn't say no. Now we are going to look at PlayStation games, because, well, what else is left? We covered Microsoft and Nintendo, so let's cover Sony. So now, I haven't taken any of the price tags off of either of these. Any of these. Some of them are still sealed. What, you say? Factory sealed. So we're going to start with Rampage World Tour for the PS1. Now that I haven't taken off the price because I don't have the Goo Gone stuff and on the plastic. I like to take it off. When I take it off, it leaves that little residue. So I'm going to wait till I pick up some of that. But Rampage World Tour, I have this on pretty much every iteration that's come out. Nintendo 64, I even have the re-releases on World Destruction and everything like that. Big Rampage guy. Love Rampage. The prices for this have gone up since the movie came out, which kind of irked me. But this is up to around... It's been fluctuating the last week or two, I've noticed. I did pick this up for $20. From what I've seen, it can be picked up as low as 15 and some as high as 30. But this is a good run-of-the-mill center, maybe a little lower, but very good condition. I was glad to pick that up. Next, this one. This one I'm going to save to the end. This is the crown jewel in terms of rarity and just, holy crap, I forgot it existed. So next, we're going to go on to, let's do the PS2. Now, PS2, I picked up a couple of interesting ones. This is just because I'm a big fan of Star Trek. and it still has that very old EB/GameStop takeover price tag. I looked at that as kind of funny. No, that's old GameStop. That is from 07. I worked at GameStop not in 07. 06 I left GameStop, I think. 05. Can't remember. But I love Star Trek, so I picked this one up, and it's based off of my favorite franchise, Star Trek Voyager. So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's a first-person shooter. Next one is a real interesting booger. Biker Mice from Mars. Apparently, this one it's rare but not super expensive. I paid $15 for it. You can see it right there. I did not know this existed. This was a cartoon when I was younger. This came off of the big Ninja Turtle hype when they did Street Sharks and Biker Mice from Mars. They did all kinds of Bucky O'Hare, stuff like that. Mutated animals that became cool superheroes or, renegades or whatnot. And this was one of them. And it's a racing game and a beat 'em up. So I haven't opened it. It came sealed like this, the way I purchased it. And I don't have the means to record any footage, but I'll see if I can find some and maybe post some of this, the footage, because I even want to see some more. But yeah, Biker Mice from Mars. If you know, you know. So I got Ark the Lad and Monster Hunter. Original releases, factory sealed, not resealed, factory sealed. From my understanding, these aren't expensive games if you get them open, but sealed, they run around $30 a pop. Which is really interesting. Why games that are this old, that are still factory sealed, going for such a low price. But I was happy to pick them up. I got these less than market value, and I just thought that was pretty cool. Will I ever open them? No. Maybe. I don't know. But it's cool to have these, and I never played either of these. And I've become a huge Monster Hunter fan, and I've never played the original. But I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise. I finally got to start that. Holy moly! I playing it on my Switch Lite. Holy moly! RE Engine on a game on the Switch Lite? Oh my, just blown away. Looks great. I'm gonna still do a video if Lich and I can, work together and be able to play that online at the same time. So, next are three PS3 games. We got Anarchy Reigns, which I found out I have on 360. Yeah. But I was like, cool, no problem, it's $4. Pirates of the Caribbean. I originally played this back in the day on the 360, and it was actually a decent game in my opinion. I liked it quite a bit. It wasn't anything to write home about. It wasn't a fancy game, but it was enjoyable, and I like Jack Sparrow. And then Killzone 2. I have Killzone 3. I never liked Killzone, but this was a $5 game, and I was like, hey, why not? This is the one that all the hullabaloo around the PS3 came out, and all the fake trailers, and it was just crazy. But Killzone 3 wasn't that bad. This one was, if they didn't do all that hype, I think Killzone would have actually been a little better. But Resistance, that was the first-person shooter on the PS3 that just kicked all the ass. And then, now, for the icing on the cake. The icing on the gaming cake. Ooh, what, you're like, what is it? Scary. Ooh, what is it? No, it's the Silent Hill experience. This is just a UMD video, and most people don't know that Konami put out a couple of these. One for Metal Gear, one for Silent Hill. I want to say there was one for Castlevania, but I'm probably wrong. I don't remember one, but I remember something about it. But I'm probably wrong. But they put out a digital graphic novel for Metal Gear, and this as well. And this one also has cutscenes from other of the Final Fantasy games. Silent Hill games. This was it wasn't marked when I got it from the store, and the guy had to look it up, and he's like, it's a $60 game. If it was in a little better condition, because the box is kind of showing some wear here and there, he was like, it would have been 70, but 60, and I'm like, oof. And I was already spending. I bought a lot of those cheap games, and they kind of added up. My wife got some games too, and I was just like, oh. I guess I was bartering without even realizing. And he's like, okay, I'll give it to you for 40. I was like, all right, no problem. It's still a little oof, but how much am I spending? And I was kind of doing that, and I was, I guess, bargaining without even realizing I was bargaining. He gave it to me for $20, and I looked it up online. This game, and even according to GameEye, like this, it goes for around $40. Sitting at the moment, I think it's at 36. So because it is complete. So I think he was looking at VGA charts or VG charts. I forget what the website is. And that's what he was basing it on. Because their store doesn't have... They're such a small store, they don't really have the database like that. So $20. I don't know why. But hey, I'm not going to complain. Full UMD. It's intact. Nothing. No damage. And yeah, it's in really good condition. So that's the gem of the of this lot of pre-owned pickups. Because yeah, the King of Fighters one is probably worth a little more. The Doom one is probably worth a little more. But hey, this is a hard find. So that's it. Those are all my pickups. What? Should I have bought more? Sheesh, man. You tell me I didn't buy enough? Come on. What do you want? I think I'm some kind of rich guy? I do this for a living. No, I don't. This. Hopefully very soon, if you hit that subscribe button, eventually I could start making it part of my living. But until you do, it isn't. But thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. It would really help. Maybe YouTube will promote it in the algorithm or whatnot, and then you can see more stuff. And Mario's telling you to do it too. Yeah, and that's Sonic behind him. Sonic, gotta go fast. Gotta go. Okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. Head on over to redbandanagaming.com. Follow us on our socials. Again, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this video, because I sound like a broken record. And like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.